Hello, I was looking at this recently. It's a Sanyo Beta HiFi demonstration tape from Warner Video, and it has lots of clips of films of the time recorded in Beta HiFi stereo sound. This one's for Sanyo, and there was an almost identical one made for Sony. It got me thinking about, are there other tapes recorded in the format that they're demonstrating? Well, there was a fairly common one made for V2000 by Philips, which demonstrated how to set the really complicated timer on those machines. Maybe think about, are there any other formats which are demonstrated on the cassette type itself?
Special delivery.
Ooh, thank you, Max. I wonder what this could be. So, Sanyo Beta HiFi Home Video from Warner Home Video. Beta HiFi, home video that sounds as good as it looks. Here at last, home video is like truly a night at the opera, sound included, using its very high-speed heads to also work on the audio track. Well, of course, Beta has flying audio heads on PAL. Beta HiFi gives you immensely faster tape-to-head speed, a superb frequency response and dynamic range of over 80 dB, far surpassing current VCR stereo. Well, of course, that would be linear stereo, awful things, such as the SLC9 and lots of VHS machines, and even open reel tape. All Beta tapes are now recorded in the Beta HiFi format, but that doesn't mean your present library becomes obsolete. Beta HiFi has playback for standard format too. Always ask for Beta HiFi home video that sounds as good as it looks. Oh, okay, I will. Right, I've run this to a YouTube video, which I'll provide a link for. There was some damage on this several minutes in. A film I didn't particularly care for anyway, which was Rocky. There's a mould has got to the tape where the tape was left parked for some decades as this was badly stored. But you can get to see the film clips that are on here. Of course, that's got a content match, but it's fine. We can watch it and get to listen to the sound and also see some of the clips and things, the flyers, the Sanyo sort of logos and things whizzing around. So we can look at that one later. But here I have something else. Let's see what's in here. Right, this is the Philips V2000 demonstration tape for how to set the highly cryptic timer on the early V2000 machines. Now, almost every time I've seen one of these, someone's recorded TV programs over it. I'm really hoping this one has the original recording on. But if not, someone has already extracted nearly all of this, and it's on YouTube, and I'll leave you a link here. A big thank you to Dave Lewis of Aviation Headsets. Oh, you know, I've watched a few aviation channels, and the headsets are really critical. The pilots like to have their own headset and sometimes have them set up just the way they want it. And you can get upgrades such as noise cancelling and other features added to them. So it's like a very personal and very important thing to each pilot. They do like their headsets. So a big thank you to Dave Lewis for sending this tape. We're yet to see if it has the recording we want. If not, and I do get another one of these tapes with the correct program, I will upload that to YouTube and let you know. So that, because it was supplied with every machine, isn't incredibly rare. What's this? This is clearly a VCR format tape, so N1500 and 1700 typically. Also, of course, from Dave Lewis of Aviation Headsets. Oh, now this looks a little bit more interesting. This looks rare. So, the Philips Time Machine, of course, they're all very Time Machine thinking of its time. There was even a machine in America that was called something to do with a time machine. So it was considered so revolutionary to be able to record TV programs. So Denis Norden introduces the Philips N1700 long play. So we have several of those. I've featured those in the past. It'll be great to see if this has the program it says it has. And they even went through the trouble of printing this box. But then it's for demonstration only on N1700. So it wouldn't have been supplied with the machine. This would have been for retail use, where they could set a machine playing in a shop and you could watch this tape through. So it's quite surprising that they went through the trouble of doing artwork for the box, which most people would never see. I wonder why.
Accountant. You see, there's the big advantage.
The other thing is, I'm not sure you'd want to leave this tape playing for hours and hours on end in a shop. The machines at best weren't necessarily incredibly reliable. They sometimes needed a little bit of fine fettling to keep them going. You have to fiddle with the tracking or other such things. So, and I don't think this tape is terribly long. I suspect it's not. It's probably at the end of tape now. So you'd have to keep stopping and rewinding the tape and playing it again. So that'd be a lot of hassle for a shop to keep doing if they wanted to demonstrate this.
Hey, shall we see what we're missing on the telly? Isn't it always the same? The one night of the week when... Oh,
okay, again, I will put this one onto a YouTube video, link there, so you can watch this actual tape, if it contains what it says it contains. Let's hope so.
Shall we phone them and tell them that... Whoever those people are who decide what programs go out when, it's almost as if they...
Alas, this one has been recorded over, as so many have, and I don't have a good copy of this recording, but let's watch a little bit of it that's been extracted by somebody else on YouTube and get a feel for the sort of thing that they're getting at when you have to set the timer on a V2000 video recorder. It does seem like Philips and Grundig V2000 video recorders had rather cryptic timers. They weren't easy to set. I've done a little spoof video of how complicated it is to set up a single event timer on a Sanyo VTC5000 or 5150 Beta video recorder. Here's how you set up the single event timer on your Sanyo VTC5000 or 5150 Beta video recorder. Switch on the video recorder and insert a tape for your recording. Select the channel that you're going to be recording. Pressing the record start button, select the start time for the program you want to record with the hours and minutes buttons. And then the stop time for your program. If the recording is not today, press the record day button and select how many days in the future your recording is, or E for every day. When completed, press the timer button and you're finished. Well, that's an order of magnitude simpler than the Philips and Grundig machines, and later Sanyo machines had multi-event timers and features like record from now, and they were always easy to use. The real find, of course, was this N1700 demonstration tape. Now, somebody had already captured this on YouTube, but I think the transfer I've done is better quality than the one they had managed to do many years ago. So, a good find that. And are you aware of any other tapes which are demonstration tapes recorded on its own format? If so, please let me know. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'll do plenty more content on audio and video technology in the near future. Bye for now.